Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to March 2023 astrology forecast. And March is pretty exciting with lots of planets making big movements, so we're going to get into that. Now for your sun sign, it's what you're aware of, what motivates you. Your rising is your external physical world, and your moon sign is more your emotional world. So when you're watching these videos, you can pay attention to all three. Pay more attention to your rising and your sun, as your moon is more subjective because it is your emotions and private world. If you would like to book a reading, there will be a link down below for you to book a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. Now March, like I said, pretty exciting. Planets are moving, but all planets are direct, and that's the great news about the month of March. So we can move, we still get that forward momentum. Changes are happening. Be gentle with yourself, as changes can feel unsettling in the month of March, but we are just adjusting to the new energy. On the 2nd, Mercury will be in your 4th house, and you'll be thinking about your home a lot. You'll be thinking about your family a lot. You'll be thinking about past experiences, and your mind is kind of in your emotions, so you're a bit more sensitive for the next couple of weeks. So you'll be communicating about your innermost feelings, and especially communicating with family or loved ones, people that you hold dear to you within your heart space that you nurture and care for. Now, what is important also with this 4th house is where you'll be thinking about any contracts or anything that you need to sign when it comes to your home. You will be doing all of those things during their time. And also communicating about what maybe makes you feel comfortable within your home, what makes you feel uncomfortable within your home. You're looking for comfort, and you'll be sharing those thoughts, especially with anyone that you live with within your domestic space. On the 7th, we have a full moon in your 10th house. This is a completion point. So if you've been working on anything when it comes to your career, it can now come to fruition under this full moon. Congratulations. Now, the full moon too also likes to bring things to an end, completion. So if you've been working on something, you can come to completion point, and that's a congratulations point if you're in that space. But also a full moon can show you about what changes you need to make when it comes to your career goals and reputation, as they will be highlighted under this full moon. People will be watching you very closely. Your reputation is highlighted under this, and you want to act accordingly. All right, especially. So do so, as the full moon will highlight your reputation. Any changes you want to make when it comes to your career that you're feeling uncomfortable with, or anything that needs readjustment, you'll be thinking about doing it during this time, or any goals that you have personally towards yourself, whether that's better sleep, growing a beautiful garden, a goal, starting a new hobby. You'll be thinking about making changes in order to implement these things within your life. On the 7th, we have Saturn moving into your 4th house. Now, Saturn will be staying here for the next 3 years. Saturn is looking to build structure and stability within your living space, and that is what you will be doing. You'll be working a lot around your home. Saturn can also have you working towards maybe even acquiring property, because Saturn is structured and wants things that are long lasting. Saturn takes 30 years to come back to a sign. So Saturn will be in Pisces on the 7th, where it will enter into Pisces, which is your 4th house. But it was in Pisces plus minus 30 years ago. So that's why Saturn works very hard for stability and structure within our lives. So you might be thinking over the next 3 years about acquiring property or anything to do to make your family home life more structured. This is also where you'll be looking at making and bringing structure into your family life as well. Saturn also can restrict some of your emotions at this time. So you might be having to think about past emotional experiences, especially patterns from childhood, heritage, ancestral heritage, and all of that, where you'll be thinking about, what do I need to get rid of that I no longer need to carry with me? Maybe there was a fear of moving to a foreign country within your family, or maybe your family did prior move to a foreign country and maybe went through some difficulties. Heritage, you will now be working with having to overcome those structures and beliefs within yourself that are passed through our DNA in order for us to improve our generational lines to come thereafter. So structure within your home is very important. You'll be working a lot within your home. And that's also nothing. Saturn will have you working a lot within your home, good for acquiring property and working towards that over the next 3 years. On the 16th, we have Venus in the 6th house. This is great for craving a sweet tooth, where you also are feeling like you want to beautify your physical body, you know, where you're taking into the pleasures. Venus loves pleasure. You might find yourself lazing around a bit. And Venus likes to do that. Venus loves pleasure, love, and also not only those things, finances. So your work life can also boost your finances, because the 6th house is our work. You'll also be thinking about organizing your routine so you can take care of your day-to-day tasks. You know, your romantic life with Venus, if you're in a relationship, this is where you'll be taking care of day-to-day tasks together, getting into the routine together, doing the mundane things. And if you can do the mundane things together, that is where you know you can stand each other. So that's what you'll be doing in the existing relationship. And within meeting anyone new at this time, it's more a time where you're attracting through taking better care of you through self-love. On the 19th, we have Mercury in the 5th house, 20th Sun in the 5th house, 21st New Moon in the 5th house. This is all about creativity, working with children. Okay, so working with children as in younger people, you might encounter more of them around this time, or you'll be working on your inner child. The 5th house does rule children. So, or even if you are a parent, you'll be working more with your kids, communicating more, spending more time with them. New Moon offers a new energy in order for you to give into your creativity and passion and romance. It also has you romantically wanting to communicate towards others. This is a time to get involved in love and pleasure and romance and inner child and having some fun within your life. And if you have children or you are around younger people, you'll be connecting a lot more to them as well. On the 25th, we have Pluto now into the 3rd house. Pluto in the 3rd house gives power to anything that you want to learn. So if you are looking to learn anything, it will disregard and put an end to information that you find useless, right? Pluto likes to transform us in that way. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, hence transformation. It's where we put an end to certain things in order for new things to grow. And you will definitely be thinking about learning, right? Facts, teaching, sharing information. If you're teaching, this puts you in a place of power. Pluto will stay in 2023 only for 3 months. Thereafterwards, in 2024, it will be in this 3rd house for the next 20 years. So in 2023, we only have Pluto in this 3rd house for 3 months. And this is a place of power of anything that you want to learn. Pluto really boosts you in that energy. If you're learning, teaching, sharing of information, networking, you'll find powerful people to network with. This is great for writing, especially. Anything to do with marketing, you can powerfully market yourself at this time. On the 25th, Mars will be entering into your 8th house. This is a great time if you're in an existing relationship to develop some intimacy, right, with the close loved ones that you have around you. Intimacy with a one-on-one partner, it definitely boosts that because it boosts sex. And it's also a time where you'll be looking at your finances, partners' finances, and working better with your finances and taking action upon investing your time and energy to boost your financial rewards. The 8th house has to do with taxes, insurances, banks, all of that. So where you'll be working and taking action to what you need to do in order to work with your finances in a better way. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe and comment down below how you are feeling about the month of March.